Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Today, we are doing an all signs on what you need to pay attention to the absolute most for the rest of the month of March. We've had quite a bit of different transits happening. We just had Vesta go into Pisces, and that's it's an asteroid. That's pertaining to your purpose. And so we are there's some things that we probably need to pay attention to before we head into the second quarter, which starts in April. So it's a general reading. Only take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. Like I said, I'm gonna pull up what's most important. I'll pick like one or two things. No, not pick, but I'll pull up like one or two things. If it shows that there's like a second thing that pops up, then I'll talk about it. But these are just going to be quick messages for each sign. Um, Definitely check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Don't just check your sun because you're not just your sun sign. And sometimes your sun doesn't resonate with you because there's other placements in your chart that will resonate with you more. So, all right, Aries. What does Aries need to pay attention to the most for the rest of March? What does Aries need to pay attention to the most? Hmm. Chariot in the reverse. There's some sort of a delay or there's no progress. What is this about? Getting out of your comfort zone. This is going to be about something that you feel like is not progressing in the direction that you're wanting it to go into, and there's a feeling of disappointment that is surrounding this situation. Okay, you got Cancer energy there. And there's something here where it's like you're needing to go past your normal limitations, past your normal boundaries. And sometimes those boundaries are created based off of wounds or trauma that we have. And we like to stay in our comfortable bubble and not go outside of that in fear. 9 times out of 10, a lot of this is rooted in fear. But you have something here where you're needing to pay attention to the areas in your life where you feel stuck, where you feel like progress is not happening. And understand that sometimes you're needing to get out of your comfort zone. And that could look different for many of you. Because, getting out of your comfort zone sometimes is getting out of a situation that you know is not serving you, but you're comfortable in it because you know what to expect, even if it is toxic. Um, and getting out of that comfort zone is like literally getting yourself out of that shit or getting yourself out of a way of thinking. So, like, if you're thinking negatively about something, then finding a way to shift your mindset. But there is something here that it's not working for you and you're not satisfied with the way things are going. Yeah. The moment that you decide to get out of your comfort zone with whatever this situation is, you have the Page of Wands here to the Hierophant. That inspired action leads you to that level up, that that boss energy that you know is in you and you can feel it and you don't know where it's coming from or what is supposed to be, but you just know that you're supposed to be doing something bigger than what you are doing right now. um that happens as soon as you get out of it. So in the month of March, for the rest of March, that is your main focus, getting out of your comfort zone on certain situations that you feel disappointed because there's no progress. I'm repeating myself because I want to make sure that you understand what I'm saying. Not saying that you slow, but just I'm full circling. All right. All right. Let's pull some oracle real quick just to see. Anything else? Cycles. All right. So this is a cycle has to end and a new cycle has to begin, and that new cycle is doing something different, doing something that you would not normally do. Like, I've been racking my brain trying to push myself to get out of my comfort zone when it comes to being on social media. Maybe talking to y'all a little bit about what I go through that I don't let you guys know because I'm a very private person. So, you know, maybe I'll start talking more just about random things. But it's getting out of your comfort zone. All right. And then you got distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. I feel like right now, especially because you have some situations that are not necessarily the way that you want, this distance between you and your person, I honestly feel like it is there so that way you can step into the person that you're supposed to be. And for some of you, you can't take this person with you on that journey, particularly because you have to do it for you. It's not to say that you're not going to be with this person, it's just saying that some things you got to do alone. All right, last card, date night. You know, it's so funny because this card has come out for you 3 times. I've done 3 different all signs, like I started them and then I didn't like how they were going. Like I wasn't feeling it. And so I stopped. And each freaking time date night came out, I feel like you guys will have some sort of like, okay, so there's distance, yes, but I do feel like you and your person will come together. Maybe not right now because you need to focus on the rest of this. Love is not well, love could be the focus, but I feel like it's more so on you. You and removing those blocks, removing those blocks from yourself. All right. Let's go on to Taurus. I already feel hot. All right. Taurus. What does Taurus need to pay attention to for the rest of this month? Magician in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Okay. I got the song in my head, The Gambler. Y'all, a lot of y'all probably ain't gonna know what that song is. Um, who is that by? Is that by Kenny Rogers? Kenny Rogers sing Gambler? Yeah. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. So there's something here that you're being given an opportunity for the rest of this month, excuse me, to see what is working and what is not. Like, I feel like clarity is coming in for you. And it is a very fine opportunity that you're receiving. There is something here that no matter how hard you beat that dead horse, it is not going to come back to life. It's not going to feel shit. It's not going to do anything. With the Magician in the reverse, this is like something that you cannot manipulate into what you are wanting it to be. Not saying manipulation, but manipulate is to change and shift and, persuade and sway. So there's something here. It's like no matter how you try to rig this thing to work in your favor, it's not going to work. And it's specifically not going to work because what the universe is wanting you to do is to clearly see this and truly see the opportunity that you actually have versus the ones that are draining you because they're not aligned for you. And so you're being given that gift. I know, sometimes people in the moment, we don't feel like it's a gift. Like when I was going through my divorce, I didn't feel like that was a fucking gift. I felt like that was terrible until I got away from him. And not saying like we're good, we're cool. But like I did not know that that wasn't what I needed until I got out of it. And then I was like, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. So I feel like some of you may have to look at situations in that way. This may be something that has already come to light for you, and there's more clarity that's coming throughout the month. Um, but it's like once you're cutting out the things that aren't serving at all, they're not working for you, then that is when the universe is granting you with a new opportunity, new potential to create. Yeah, there's something that just is not aligning with you, whether it's a family member, friend, a partner, business partner, excuse me, a company. You have King of Wands in the reverse and you have the Queen of Pentacles. You're that Queen of Pentacles. You're the one that's holding, you're holding literally that potential in your hands and you're nurturing it. And there's something that's dead weight. That's honestly what it is. You got the King of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who is a liar, somebody who's unreliable, something that is not all talk and no show. All talk. And so it's a clear indication, and I feel like whatever this is, you've been in it for a while, so you've planted seeds, you grew roots, you feel like there's an establishment here, there's familiar um emotions that are here. Like this is comfort as well with the Six of Cups. Once again, this could be a partner. It really could be anything for you, because this is not just like relationship. This is something that brings back memories. This is home. This is nostalgia. But don't let nostalgic memories and comfort keep you in a spot. And I think for the rest of this month you're being shown a lot, so that way you can remove. She's given that sort of truth so she can slice and dice, so she can trim the fat. Okay. Yeah, because it's something that you've been hanging around for too long. But I feel like you've collected all the information that you need, and at least this month you will feel that way as well. All right. Uh what's the additional little messages that we got from the oracle? Moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So there is some sort of change with your familiar structure, with how you've done things. It could be a home, you could be moving in with a partner. I don't think that's that. I think it's more so of getting out of the familiar. Exactly what I was just talking about. Pregnancy, someone is expecting. Holy crap. Don't claim it if you don't want it. And intimacy. What? Why do I keep getting pregnancy for wasn't it Gemini yesterday? Between the two of y'all, some of y'all may have Gemini in your chart. If you don't, if you already know what it is, this is just saying, hey, you could be bringing in new life. All right, there's a big change that's going on. All right, Gemini. Gemini. All right, what do you need to pay attention to for the rest of this month? I'm hot. I should have turned on my fan. I always get hot when I read. Maybe I'll call one of my kids in here to turn it. I am so my parents. They would get you to come into the room so you could turn the channel. That's how old I am. Come in here and turn the knob on the TV, old. Okay? That's the kind of old I am. Move the antenna so we can get a good picture, old. I'll start y'all over. I'm just chatty. Oh, I'm in y'all's energy, Gemini. Chatty Cathy. All right, what's going on for you guys, Gemini? You got Queen of Pentacles here. Ten of Swords. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Haste makes waste. Is that the saying? I feel like there's something here that you're needing to stop. You're really needing to not waste your time on anymore. Ten of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something here where it's like the message is to buckle down, to get serious, to get more grounded in and consistent in something that you're working on. Whether that's well, I'm just gonna say commitments. That's what I'm gonna say. Commitments. Give me more on that Seven of Pentacles. Chariot in the reverse. Ace of Swords. Nine of Wands in the reverse. You may feel blocked. Like pouring into something here. It's like you know, you're going towards it honest and open, surrendering, allowing the flow. You're not fighting against it, whatever this may be. I feel like you did go into it in those terms. But I do feel like there's no progress, and it's no progress because you're trying to plant seeds in dead soil, and it's not gonna progress. You have a similar message as Taurus had, where it's like being able to truly see. And when I say get serious, so this can be as simple as you trying to give love to a person that you know is emotionally unavailable, but you still try to do it anyway. Not recognizing that you're actually self-sabotaging because you might not be ready, or you may not be as serious about being serious with a person. So it is time for you to like get honest with yourself on things that you are wasting, twiddling thumbs, wasting your time, wasting your talents, your efforts, especially when you know that it's not progressing. And you know, it's for whatever reason. We all have different reasons. A lot of times though, when we're going towards those unavailable people, it is because us ourselves are unavailable in some way. Even feeling like, you know, well, that also talks to worthiness too. But the more getting serious is about yourself, being serious about yourself, being serious about the things that you want, and then going towards green lights instead of red flags or yellow, because those are still caution. You got Cancer energy here. Yeah. Once again, it's talking about not progressing, not going in that direction. Like I honestly feel like it's saying that there's something here, Gemini, for the rest of this month. You're needing to pay attention to the things that you're getting red flags on and the things that are giving you red lights. If it's not a go, then it's telling you you're going to need to pivot. You're going to need to go a different direction. You're going to need to choose that closure. You're going to need to go get that new job because you know that you're at a dead end one, or you know that they're not allowing you to grow. They're just blowing smoke up your ass. Like whatever this is, it's knowledge that you have, you know. And yeah, you went into it trying to be open and trying to be authentic. Uh but I feel like something is past its expiration date. Yeah. You've been the one holding it together, not trying to have a tower moment, avoiding the inevitable. So I feel like there's a little bit of purging that you need to do as well for the rest of this month. Let me pull a couple of cards here. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. I just said something about emotionally being unavailable. Right? Intimacy. What the fuck? Sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Don't stay in a situation just because the sex is good. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's how you end up having a baby. Look, she got that rabbit, and this is like the motherly person, the motherly card. So don't stay in nothing just because of chemistry. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. I'm telling you, you need to wrap something up. You need to allow the tower to happen. So that way you can move forward and get serious about your value, your worth, and where you're trying to go. All right, Cancer. Let's go, Cancer. Yeah, I'm gonna pause after this and get my kid to turn on that fan. All right, you got Nine of Pentacles here. Ooh, you got the Devil in the reverse. Rest of this month, your best bet is just to keep your independence, keep your sovereignty. There's something here to where when you aren't in when you're not entangled with someone else, you do really well for yourself, your stability, your confidence. You do really well. And I feel like it's because you aren't taking on the other party's shit. You know, somebody commented about them not liking me cussing in videos. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, this month is going to be, the rest of this month is all about you and removing the bad influences, the toxic people, the blood suckers, the people that try to get something from you. You know, Cancer, you guys, you have that nature of taking care of people. You know, when you're in your right form, not your lower self. The lower level, um underdeveloped, I'll say that. Underdeveloped cancers are selfish and only care about themselves, and they don't care about um anyone else, and they don't want to do like feeling stuff, and they're hardcore. Those are the ones that I usually think are Aries. If I'm, not saying that Aries is like that, but I'm saying like not very emotional at all. That's the lower level. When you're in the middle, you're able to like really balance that shit. Or if you're underdeveloped, you cry entirely too much. But 9 times out of 10, the cancers that I see, usually you guys, when you're underdeveloped, it's emotionless, like kind of scary. Kind of scary. But like, yeah, look at this moon. I'm telling you, you just need to focus on you. Focus on your independence and your sovereignty, because I feel like whatever cancers that I'm talking to, and because you show up in this read as yourself, the moon, that means that you're being placed in a very powerful position. You're more powerful, and you do well on balancing yourself. For the cancer that I'm talking to, not the underdeveloped one, the cancer that I'm talking to, when you don't have people codependent upon you, and you're not having to pull weight for everybody. Um, because Cancer is the mother. Cancer is yeah, you thrive. I'm telling you, you thrive. And I think that's interesting that I just realized that's your sister sign, Capricorn. Um, there may also be a Capricorn that you need to get rid of, that you need to free yourself from, and stand on your own 2 feet away from them, not not entangled with them. I'm gonna keep saying entangled because I kind of like that. But Cancer, you guys, oh yeah, look, I love your freaking read because look at this. It's just backing what I'm saying. Both of your cards came out. This is backing what I'm saying. There's something you need to break free from. Person, habits, a way of thinking, not allowing your emotions to come out. If you kind of shy away from that, because it's going to lead you to the life that you want. It starts in March. You need to continue working on that through the rest of the month. So, I was just about to say, if you need to be by yourself, and then I look at the fucking hermit, the bottom of the deck, you got Virgo energy here. If you need to be by yourself, that's something that you need, and that is okay. We all have those time periods where we need alone time in order to not be crazy and to understand ourselves. Sexuality, someone is still figuring themselves out. Maybe you're not trying to figure out your sexuality, but I mean, shit, some of y'all might be. But I do feel like there is a figuring yourself out, exploring yourself, getting to know yourself, understanding your emotions, your deeper desires, not just sexually, but just overall. Narcissist, someone is too full of themselves. I'm telling you, there's somebody with that devil energy that you're needing to remove from your life. You do better, you're better off when you don't deal with them. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you and you're protected. Okay, you are protected. All right, Cancer went over a little bit because I was rambling. Let's see. Leo. What do you need to pay attention to for the rest of this month? Where's your focus need to be going? Or where does it need to go? Oh, shit. Sorry. I was thinking. Was thinking of the comment that I got about the cussing, saying that it's too harsh. You don't know me in real life. I tone down my cussing when I do this, but y'all ain't about to tell me how to be. I'll tell you that. All right. I feel very rambly today. The World, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Huh. You just had a chapter close out, and I feel like you gained a lot of insight regarding what is real and what's not real. And there's a lot of grounding here. Now, I was talking to Cancer about their whole independence and their sovereignty and just being who they are, and doing well without the additional. The World to the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So, like I said, that confusion has closed out. You're seeing things clearly, and I feel like you're off into a new adventure. A new door has opened, and it's one where you feel much more grounded within yourself than you have. in a long time. That is something that you're needing to continue focusing on, okay? Not losing sight on who it is that you're becoming. Because you're not you're not done. You're still merging or morphing into this person, and I feel like you guys are you're going to keep doing that because the south nodes are going into your sign. We got Pluto in Aquarius. It's really starting to take effect this year. It's a lot that's going on. Give me more on this. Empress, yep. Because you guys are, I just said, you guys are morphing. You're morphing from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. Okay? Do you hear me? That's that level up. That's what you're needing to focus on, to continue focusing on. I think it's interesting that both of these are mothers. Because you're creating a new identity, purpose. It's definitely self-focus. Not saying that you're excluding people, but it's stepping further into the person that you're becoming. Give me more. You got 10 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Swords. Keep your vision on, well, I don't want to say keep your vision on yourself, but keep your vision on eye on the prize. Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Simply because you're going to have people that don't like what you're doing. And they're going to try to manipulate and sway you into doing their bidding, into doing what they want you to do. They're going to be very unhappy with how you move, how you're vibing now. Because you closed out the person that you used to be. You're not who that person was anymore. You are brand new. You are different. You're coming across as being different. And you need to hold on to that, because it does look like there may be someone who tries to drag your ass back to how you used to be because they are unhappy and miserable and they don't want to see you thrive at all. I also see, because you got a second thing that pops up, I also see as you're turning into this new person, more authentically you yourself, the your heart center starts to come back. Like it starts to wake up, it starts to become alive again. Yet and some of you may, in probably towards the end of March, start thinking about love again. Start thinking about, well, I do want a partner, or I would like to date someone. You got Knight of Cups here, you got Eight of Wands. I think that's going to come in towards the end and kind of quick too. You may even have someone come in and want to offer up something to you. So just keep that in mind. All right. What's the messages for Leo? Cycles. We talked about that. Fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. The new you. The new you. That's just confirmation. Honeymoon. I told you. Honeymoon phase. Attending someone's wedding. Love is in the air for you, Leo. I really do feel that. I really do feel that. But like I said, it came towards the end of our read. I feel like it's coming towards the end of the month for March. Gambling, problems with addiction, or gambling bad finances. So some of you may just need to watch your finances in the month of March, just for the rest of it. There may be some things that pop up when it comes to your finances that you maybe weren't realizing you were going to have to pay, and now you're having to pay them. Just make sure that you are on top of your finances, okay? All right. All right, Virgo. What do you need to pay attention to the most for the rest of this month? Judgment, the Devil, Empress. I feel like you need to be very cognizant of your decisions that you are making. There's a choice I feel that is coming up for you for the rest of this month. And yeah, so you have the five of swords here. There's something that you may end up going back and forth, kind of battling with yourself and your mind, in relation to something new that you are embarking on, that you're going to start. Judgment to the devil. It's like the angel and the devil on your shoulder. And this is very fitting when it comes to just kind of battling, going back and forth. And so it's like, you just make sure that you are looking at all of the angles or the options, all of the benefits to whatever this decision is, because like I said, I do feel like you are embarking on something that's new, and this new direction that you're going in is going to be something that's pretty big for you, especially with that Empress energy that's there. You got Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus energy. Give me more. Eight of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands. Okay, I know why this is saying that. You're in this state of mind, or this energy of like, you are kind of ready to go. You are not feeling inspired to continue staying in a certain environment that you're currently in. And because of that, when this opportunity comes in, because I do feel like there's something that's coming in, and it's coming in fast. You're going to want to jump on an opportunity, but I want you to like take a beat first. Take a pause, because I hate to say that, yes, you can make a wrong choice, or yes, you can go like choose wrong. The reason why I say that is because the devil is here. And so you may okay, I'm going to give an example. Let's say that you are trying to find a new job, and you have one that calls, but then you have another one that hasn't quite called yet. Don't jump on it. Don't jump on the first one that offers something to you. Because I feel like devil and angel, you have something that is more your purpose, and then you have something else that if you go down that path, it's kind of like a detour. It's kind of like you'll run into some more toxicity and then have to pivot again to get back on track. So don't rush into it because you are feeling like you want to move, you want to break free, you want to hurry up, because there is a wrong choice that's here. Normally I don't like to say that, but because that devil and angel is there, it makes me feel like there is something here that would be better for you, because ultimately what you're getting to is the Empress, that new adventure, new life, new job, new relationship. Um, and you just want to make sure that you're choosing wisely and you're not jumping the gun, because a rushed decision um could be something that you pay for later. What else? Anything else? Page of Cups. Yeah, I just feel like you're going into something new. Listen, honestly, I can't say it any more than what I've already said. Page of Cups is the Ten of Pentacles. You're going towards something new that has longevity. It's legacy building. So choose wisely, okay? I know, no pressure, right? Okay, let's see. Messages for Virgo with the Oracle. Let's see. Sexuality, someone is still figuring themselves out. Like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be sexuality in itself, but it could be that somebody's trying to figure out themselves when it comes to the chemistry between the two of you and what they're wanting. It could even be you. Spy, someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So this could be about you doing your research regarding this decision that you're going to need to make. I don't think you have to make the decision in March, though. If it is in March, it's at the very end of the month. And I also feel like someone is keeping tabs on you as well. And air sign. Person could have air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh, take it as it resonates. Or maybe you have air in your chart. That's just to confirm um confirm the message. All right, let's go on to Libra. What does Libra need to pay attention to for the rest of March? Got a little bit of a headache. I really dislike that I'm having a difficult time sitting through a whole all signs reading. But I'm sure that's just the Aries in me being impatient with healing. I'll take that because I didn't mean to take it. What's the King of Wands in reverse? Emperor in reverse. There's a character that you're needing to reject. You're needing to protect your peace from. You may actually, between now and the rest of the month, you may actually change your perspective regarding this person. You may be seeing them in a different light. There could be something that is done or something that isn't done. King of Wands in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse. And what this is giving is somebody that is very unreliable, maybe even a tyrant, especially with that Emperor in the reverse here, somebody very controlling, wanting to contain, maybe someone even that's trying to control your movement or just control the connection. But I feel like you're having a change of heart in regards to this person and a desire to protect your peace. Honestly, this does not have to be love. This could just be a person that's in your life. You got Aries energy there. Somebody that to be honest, if I'm being honest with the energy that comes off of this, it's a very masculine type of energy. Fiery type of energy. But it is a sense of somebody wanting to have control. I just feel like you're kind of like bowing out, wanting to no longer be a part of that circus. Some of y'all may have Pisces in your chart. Okay. So what you're needing to pay attention to is this person's actions. Do their actions match up with their words? Does it seem like this person is trying to control your movements? Like, what exactly is going on? This could even be like, because remember I said tyrant, this person wants to control, authoritarian type of energy. This could even be a boss at work. And you're starting to like see certain things about them. You're kind of getting a warning. You're getting like, be very cautious. Don't extend empathy out to this person. Don't extend any type of energy to this person. You're needing to keep that energy within. You're needing to protect your peace, protect yourself, protect your energy. You're going to be shown something from now to the rest of March that is going to it's honestly the universe trying to say, hey, you need a course correction with this particular individual. This is somebody that you probably don't need to let have as much access to you as they do. Yeah, Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, Three of Pentacles. If this is a love thing, this person has other people. Other people are involved. You got Gemini energy there. Or this person could be very indecisive and it's like they're dangling the carrot in your face, but they don't want to commit. They don't want to choose. It's becoming very like you're tired of it. It's not exciting. It's not fun. It doesn't make you feel good. It feels like a lost cause. And you've been trying to be the like this is the way that you're going to know who it is. Like if it's not love, then this could still be like you feeling like you're either rejected or not chosen for certain situations. So if it's work, you're not being chosen for the promotion, but they keep telling you they're going to promote. Or if this is a family member, they back burner you. Like they just make you feel like you are abandoned. But you have the Three of Pentacles here, you have the Tower in the reverse. Way that you're going to know who this person is that you're needing to release, so that way you can have peace, is you have been the glue that's holding everything together. You're the one that's keeping the inevitable from happening. Got Scorpio energy there. That's how you're going to know. Let's see. Let's get some messages for you, Libra. Pregnancy. Someone is expecting. This could be a mother figure, motherly figure. Someone with children. Could be a child. I hope it's not, but I don't think it is. Or you could have a child with this person. Fire sign. I told you it was very fiery fucking energy. Very fiery energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. And manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. In your peace, tell it what you want. Put your order in. Don't ask, demand. All right. Let's go on to Scorpio. Temperance in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Something's going to come in that's not planned. You kind of feel like, damn, I wasn't ready for that. It might bring some instability your way. We're gonna dive a little bit more into this. What is this that they're needing to pay attention to? You got Sag and Pisces energy here. So some of y'all may have Sag in your chart. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Swords. Ugh. And Wands in the reverse. This gives a lot of stuck energy. Like you can't make movement. Like I feel like I'm stuck. My hands are tied. I just kept hearing my hands are tied. Give me more on that Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Swords in the reverse. It's something that you've been putting a lot of efforts into, and it's not yielding any type of result. It just almost feels like lost potential. Like maybe you're having to give up on something that you were putting a lot of effort into. Why is this faded? I'm not show you because I know I'm not showing cards. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Why is this faded? I'm gonna look at the Wheel of Fortune here. Oh, course correction. The universe is course correcting. So there's something that you're having to release that you've been putting a lot of effort into, but it just feels like you just can't seem to get past a certain boundary. You have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Six of Swords. The reason being is because this is the universe pushing that wheel so that way you're no longer stuck and stagnant. It is something that may be unexpected that comes up, but it does get you it gets movement. It gets you to calmer waters. You want to have the Six of Swords. You don't want to still be stuck in the shit. You don't want to still be in this. You've been in this. And just feeling like it's not yielding results. I mean, so what's the Six of Swords? What is it that they're needing to focus on with that? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Star card. You're needing to heal from, okay, there it is. You're needing to heal from something that has been depleting you. I mean, extreme depletion. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the Star card in the reverse. You've been giving a lot of effort towards this to the point to where it can make you feel like you've lost hope on the situation, or that you'll be able to obtain something. And I don't think that that's the case. I feel like it's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing and expecting different results. It's the universe shaking some shit up in order to help you get out of that stagnant energy, because the what you need to pay attention to is the reasoning behind. Don't pay attention to the all is lost, because I don't think all is lost, even if you feel like I've given so much and I didn't get anything back. This could be a relationship. It could also be like a job or something that you've been putting a lot of hard work and time and effort into, and there's some sort of shakeup in your stability. Look at what moves after. Don't look at the negative. Like, the card that comes to mind is the Five of Cups, where you're looking at the 3 cups in front of you that have spilled over, but you still got these 2 cups that are perfect, that you can pick up and you can continue on to add another cup and move forward. All of this upheaval, and maybe you've already felt the upheaval previously. It's getting you to be able to get into this creative mode of being able to dictate how your life goes, how you see fit, what you're wanting, being creative and having life the way that you want it to be. Like, I feel like it's opening up a path for you to take the reins and have life go the way that you want it to. So if this is love, this is this is making room to open you up to somebody else. If this is a job, and let's say that there's a shakeup with your employment, it's like the universe is pushing you to go and get another fucking job, or to open up that business you always wanted to open up. So look at what opens up around you. Okay? And the shakeup could be something so small. It doesn't have to be like something massive. You may be like annoyed and, more annoyed, less like I lost everything. Because I don't see a tower. It's not a tower here. It's the what's this called? The temperance. Temperance. I feel this is more of an emotional imbalance than it is a physical imbalance, okay? Give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow. I'm telling you, it's getting you to something better. In the midst of it, you're not going to feel that way. You might not, if you're looking at it in a bad way. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. Your ancestors got your back. Don't think that they don't. I just saw 53:53 on the clock. Manifest. Well, listen. The universe is putting the order, like, you can make your order. It's allowing you to have that. So take advantage of the imbalance. It's creating something for you. See the good in it. All right, Sagittarius. I know I kind of rambled a little bit more on Scorpio, but Sagittarius. All right, you got Hierophant in the reverse, you got the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, your focus for the rest of this month is looking at, is this love? Hold on. Mm. I think this is love, but I also feel like this is your just your purpose and your personal goals. You have the Hierophant in the reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Both of these are saying not doing things traditionally. You're kind of, I don't want to say making it up as you go, but this is a very unconventional way of looking at something in the future. You're like creating a new type of plan, something that is not conventional, not traditional. Now, the reason why I say is this love is because we come up with the Ace of Cups. I do feel like it's love. I feel like something is coming towards you. I feel like you're inspired to possibly want to take some sort of action when it comes to love, but the way that you're looking at it is I don't want it to be traditional. The people that come to mind is Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. Been together for 30 plus years, not married. But that shit works for them. And that's the idea that it's like it's something that's going to be unconventional. I mean, you guys could be married and not living together. I don't know. But it feels like there's some sort of new love that's coming in that you both of you get to write the type of relationship that you want. But I feel like it's two people on the same page. It's not like one person wanting something traditional, the other one doesn't, and you guys aren't on the same page. I feel like you guys are making it the way that you want to have it. And unconventional could definitely be um hell, unconventional is anything that's not traditional. Fill in the blank there. But I see like having the ability to make that work, having, the magician here, you have all the tools that you need to be able to make it work. Now, if this is not love, this is a career. For some of you, you are completely saying, I don't want to do this thing. I don't want to do corporate world. I want to have my own business, or I want to be my own contractor. I want to be my own boss. And I'm having to rebuild. I'm having to do this all over again. And it's something that I am passionate about. I'm in love with it. And I'm going towards it, and I got all the tools that I need. This is something that you're like, if your thoughts are, I fucking hate 9 to 5 jobs, or I hate like the way that my life is and I don't like it, I don't want to do this. It is very possible that you need to reevaluate what it is that you do, what it is that brings you joy. Be honest with yourself when it comes to, do traditional things fit me, or do I want to do something more non-traditional? Um, and then go after it, because I feel like in this energy, especially because Jupiter has gone direct. Sagittarius, you guys know this is high prime manifestation time. Okay, get to manifesting. All right, what other messages do we have for Sag? Shit, there's an ugly shuffle. Oh my god, what's going on with these ugly shuffles? I won't do it like that anymore then. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. I'm telling you, there's something that changes in your heart space. Something's coming for you. It might be the exact type of relationship that you wanted. And you guys get to decide every day how you want it to look. You may be meeting your match. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. There may be somebody confessing their emotions to you. Patience, just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. So whatever this is that's building, it is going to require patience, especially if you're starting from the ground up. But the fun thing is that you get to do it your way. And I feel like it actually, I mean, it works out. All right, Capricorn. All right, what's going on for you, Capricorn? What do you need to pay attention to for the rest of March? Six of Cups in the reverse, Five of Wands in the reverse. The more that you disconnect from the norm, from someone you've known for a long time, or just the norm, um, the less challenging your life is going to be. I feel like the more the disconnect, the less challenge. Yeah, more progress. Yeah, the Chariot here. So there's something here. I mean, and you may be possibly disconnecting from this person already, or disconnecting from the situation already. Like, you're not giving it a thought. You're not allowing it to sit with you. And this is going to help with the with movement. Yeah, for some of you, you may not be communicating with this person because of either some sort of heartbreak or betrayal. But in the month of March, this is what's happening. You're distancing. It's less drama, it's less pressure. There's more movement. I want to look at the movement so that way you know what to exactly pay attention to. Give me more for Chariot. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Cups. See? From bottom of the deck, you go from feeling like it's not safe to feeling like you need to contain your emotions. The more distance away from the drama, the more progress you have for life. And watch how things start to take off the more that you disconnect from the situation emotionally. And also, you don't stay in your comfort zone either, because with the Six of Cups, that's usually something that you're attached to, because it's familiar. Changing up your routine, doing something new, it's going to help break free and bring in a lot more happiness and fulfillment within, because now this person or this situation outside of you is not influencing how you're feeling internally, and you don't feel this need to have to protect your emotions and like go cold. You're now not even focused on that. You're focused on your achievements, you're focused on your happiness and your inner peace, your inner being. You don't feel stuck, you feel free. That is what you're needing to focus on for the rest of this month. So I'm telling you, once you start to distance yourself either from the drama, from the person, from the challenge, then at that point, it's like the universe says, okay, because remember, Saturn and Aries rewards, and you're a cardinal sign, so you're going to feel it. It's like the universe is seeing that you're actually putting forth that effort to do something different, and because of that, it's opening doors. Give me more. So you just need to pay attention to the things changing around you in the positive once you're distancing yourself from the negative. Yeah. You open up, and it's gonna, oh, I like that too. You got 10 of Swords in the reverse. You got the 9 of Wands in the reverse. You'll see more and more and more. Like, it'll be a continuous thing. You'll see more opportunities, not just work opportunities. There's could possibly love. Just experiences because you're open and you're surrendering. It's surrendering and you're allowing the universe to pour into you. All right, give me some oracles for Capricorn, please. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be dealing with one of those. It could be somebody new coming in, or you could have this in your chart. Just take it as it resonates. Fuck. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Same thing I just said. So that might mean something to you. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. So you could be in the honeymoon phase with either a water or a fire sign, maybe going to a wedding for a water or a fire sign. It's interesting because I kind of feel like this is, and then the next card is let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. I feel like all of this together is saying like you're having some sort of renewed energy come your way. And March is like just, preparing you for that newness. All right, let's go on to Aquarius. All right. What does Aquarius need to pay attention to for the rest of March? All right, you got Nine of Pentacles. That it still came out. I threw it back in there and it still came out. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's not the I don't love that energy. Why does the Aquarius need to focus on this? What are they paying attention to when it comes to this? I mean, yes, it's abundance. It's the independent energy, but I don't like the heart space with it being in the reverse because it's like kind of somebody being cold. Like their heart space is cold. King of Wands in the reverse. Hierophant. Queen of Wands. I think this is about you opening your heart space. I feel like what's happening here is that you're needing to pay attention to what arises with your heart kind of shut down. And being honest with yourself. Because I do feel like whatever Aquarius that I am talking to, you may be hiding or masking when it comes to what it is that you really want. Because yes, it's like you're showing up as basically the ice princess, just a detached heart, very single, very independent energy, very about my money. I'm just looking at my bag. But this is also saying that's not necessarily how you really feel. I feel like there is you've taken the desire, or it's like there's, for some of you, the desire to be in a relationship may be stuffed down deep simply because you've been let down by people who were not reliable. And the safest way is to kind of lock that heart up. The rest of March, actually, though, you're going to get that urge. This is coming up for a reason. You have that Hierophant there. You're going to get the urge to want to kind of open back up again and take a leap of faith. Like that's going to come up. I'm not telling you to go ahead and do that because you do need to work through whatever has you feeling this way with that Queen of Cups. But what I am saying is pay attention to it. Okay? because there's something that happens that gives like that desire to want to open up and take a risk. Pay attention to why that feeling is there. When did it come? Did somebody spark it? Did it just come just because? Like, I want you to pay attention to it. Yeah, there's something here that happens, and you go from Ice Princess, Ice King, Ice Queen, Ice Prince to I'm ready to risk it all. And I don't know where the in between came, but you just need to pay attention to it. Okay? Because I feel like you're about to have a shakeup, and not in a bad way. I actually think this is a good way. It's shaking you out of that ice, that icy feeling that you've been in. And you'll try to ignore it. Don't ignore it. You need to pay attention to it, okay? Pay attention to it. Because I do feel like there's something that is going to come in. You're going to have some sort of epiphany moment, some sort of insight. There's something that melts it. Leo had the same shit. It wasn't as intense, but Leo did have the same. It was very quick towards the end of their read. You might want to go and look at that as well, because sometimes y'all be very much in alignment. Because y'all are, saying y'all are sister signs. Take a look at that, because at the very end, it said something about feeling like they might want to get back out there again. And then I feel like it's kind of the same thing for you. And oh, you know what happens? You're sick of the disconnect. Being disconnected feels stuck. So this might be with an individual that you feel this way. So you're wanting things to actually shift. I don't think you're conscious of it. I think it just happens. Just, observe it. Not telling you to make any major moves, just observe it. Love spell. I'm telling you, something's about to happen for you. Love spell. You've been bewitched. You got to be kidding me. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. I really think you're about to open up your heart. I do. You're thawing out. Somebody got a hair dryer and they're thawing that shit out. Someone is in the middle, someone trying to sabotage this. Now, if you have a particular person in mind, it doesn't always have to be like literally someone else. This could honestly be the someone else is like your self-sabotage, or the someone else could be your job, or the someone else could be their job, or it could be fucking family. Don't let someone get in the middle to sabotage, because I don't know. Watch Leo. Because Leo, somebody didn't want to see them doing better. It's quick, but just watch Leo. All right. Shit, and Leo needs to watch Aquarius. Pisces. Because I feel like y'all two were... I feel like y'all are linked. All right. Pisces. The Fool card in the reverse. Queen of Cups. Magician in the reverse. Ooh, you need to be very careful. Okay, we got one that needs to open up their heart. We got another one that might be too open and they need to be careful. There's some caution that you're needing to take. And this is very much a slow down and observe before you jump into it. Because you have the Magician here in the reverse. Now, this isn't necessarily, I don't feel like it's necessarily, I just heard big hopes, over promising. There may be someone here that says exactly what you want to hear from them in order to get you to open up and take a leap of faith. You need to be cautious of this. Okay? You need to definitely give it some time. Do not just jump into it. All right? Think it through. Give it time. Because there may be something that you're missing. Yeah, you got Page of Pentacles here. You got Two of Swords in the reverse. You're needing to listen to exactly what they're saying, and you need to look at their actions and also what they're not saying. You're going to definitely have to be in Hanged Man, because I do feel like there is an energy here. There's an energy here. You got Gemini, you got Aries, Virgo. There's an energy here that I feel like they want to sweet talk you. I feel that there's like something in the air and they're wanting to kind of come towards you and sweet talk you, and it's going to sound good, but you are needing to take a pause. You need to be cautious and do not simply jump into it completely, because this is showing you with your heart open. Your heart is open, but you need to be paying attention. Okay? Give me more. Now, this could also be in relation to business. This could be a friend, a family member. I know that it is somebody that you care about, though. Just don't let anyone try to manipulate you and make it sound sweet when it's not. You need to really sit and think before you take action. Seven of Pentacles. The Sun. You're seeing the potential, but you're not seeing something. Something is being hidden from you. Got Leo energy there. What's being hidden? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Swords, the consistency. I think someone's there's somebody overpromising you something. And you're going to feel like, oh, finally I'm chosen, or oh, finally, like I'm being seen. But I feel like, because I don't like the knights here, and the one that is very consistent is in reverse. So that's letting me know you got two inconsistent cards here. There's somebody here who is going to overpromise something that they cannot deliver on. And you need to be very slow to accepting, because I don't feel like this person is people can I don't feel like this person is manipulating to like for manipulation's sake. And I don't feel like this person is trying to get over on you. It feels very complicated, like a complicated okay. I feel like somebody is overpromising. What they're not telling you, though, is they still haven't figured out their shit completely. And I don't think they're necessarily ready. And that can lead to the lack of consistency. So definitely, I mean, keep in mind, Mercury is still in retrograde in your sign. You're going to be most affected, and then the other, I mean, we all are, but you're going to be most affected because it's in your sign. So therefore, where you have Pisces, in this energy, people can overpromise. The end of March is going to be when we're finally out of the shadow of retrograde. So I wouldn't make any decisions, no big decisions, until we're into fucking April, because this energy is influencing everyone. Okay, you got fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sag. The person could have that, or you could have that in their chart, in your chart. Commitment. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Somebody's overcommitting. Somebody's overpromising. They want to be able to give you these things. You need to wait. Just wait. Yes, luck is on your side. I feel like it is a yes, but I also feel like, I just feel like you need to wait. I feel like it's all about timing. I really do. I really do. I feel like it's all about timing. Allow the timing to show. Don't throw your whole ass into it. Let them prove that consistency before you say yes. Okay? Alrighty. You know what? Let's do a collective. I really don't have a collective one here. Gosh, I'll do it like this one. Collective. I swear I'll be treating this like I'm still live. I don't care. I don't care. Collective. Boom. There we go. Alrighty, collective. I'll give three different things, three different scenarios or situations, I guess, that you need to pay attention to. For the collective, what do they need to pay attention to for the rest of March? Strength card. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Somebody holding back their love. Don't overgive. Even if you want this. And I mean, we've talked about this before. You got Ace of Cups. There's somebody offering up love that could be you. You could be dealing with a Leo. But there's someone here that's like holding back their emotions while you're just pouring into them. Don't do that. You need to really pay attention to what people are doing. And you need to match it. Match energy. I usually do not tell people. I mean, I don't like to tell people to match energy, but you don't need to go overboard. We need to save some of that shit for ourselves, right? Okay. What else? And also keep in mind that could also be with friends too. So like you being the empathetic person and people just come and just dump on you, but it's not equal playing field. It's not somebody that like you don't feel like you can do that towards them. But you're always offering up love to them. Don't do that. You have Two of Wands in the reverse. You have the Moon card. Someone's juggling you because they can't make a decision. You don't know that they can't do that. Well, you know, but you don't know that they're struggling with making a decision. You have Two of Wands in the reverse. You got Two of Pentacles. It's like they're trying to maintain access because they haven't figured out what they want. They have no direction right now. They're kind of directionless, and you're going for the ride with them. But they're trying to keep that a secret from you until they make a choice. Yeah, Cancer energy here. Nine of Swords in the reverse. The person comes across as being very nonchalant and emotionally unavailable. Because they are emotionally unavailable. They want you around, but they also they want you around, but they also have too much on their plate. And so it feels like juggling. And because of that, this person also feels like they can't be consistent with you. There'll be signs. There will be signs. Okay? You'll see it. So for that, don't put your eggs in one basket. I feel like that is the theme for this year. Well, at least right now. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket. All right, Three of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Also, this person wants to be more than friends, but they're holding back. They're trying not to have that passion for you. They're holding back. But they probably really want to come in and fuck your brains out. Just saying. All right. What's the next thing? Five of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you who are having challenges in regards to your money situation. Okay, so for some of y'all who have been having career money situations, I see you guys walking away from that. You're not going to be in that any longer, okay? Now, there is some sort of new contract that's coming up for you. You have Five of Wands here in the reverse. You also have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Five, like I said, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Eight of Pentacles here. Drama surrounding your money that is being removed. There's something that you've been putting in a lot of work. It's like it's paying its dues. You're finally going to not feel left out in the cold. What you're needing to pay attention to is seeing that there's not, like, you're going to start to see that there's not as much pressure surrounding either your money, work, like things that you're doing. You're going to see like movement. Not like a grand movement, but it's movement. Now, if it's relationship wise, because I also got love in the very beginning of this. For some of y'all, watch. Things are going to be smoother between you and this individual. I don't feel like they're going to specifically say, hey, we're in a relationship, but you're going to wake up in one. You'll start to notice that they're a little bit more attentive, they're a little bit more consistent, they're wanting to spend time with you, they're doing certain things. Okay? They're wanting to be included into your life. You guys are walking away from what wasn't serving you and moving into a new cycle. Okay? All right. Let's go with these collective messages here real quick from the Oracle. Confession. Someone has something to tell you. Or has somebody, yeah, you can read it. So someone may be confessing something to you between now and the end of March. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. We've talked about that already. And they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So somebody who walked away or somebody who was an ex, they may be coming back to you. I mean, that makes sense. You got confession. They reach out, they'll be back. They reach out, confession. This is somebody at a distance. I feel bottom of the deck. Yes, luck is on your side. And I feel like luck is going to start turning in people's favors. I really do. Use this Jupiter energy because it's all about expansion. Make sure that what you're doing, you want to have expanded. You want the expanding. If it's drama, drop it because it will expand it. It will make it worse. Walk away from it. If it's people that have been making you feel neglected, making you feel abandoned, drop them. Walk away. Tell the universe. Show them. Show it that you want better. So that way it can expand in that direction. All right, that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the like and hype button. Also, if you need something personalized, miatarot.com. Link is in the description box below. Cards will be connected or tagged on here. So if you're interested in those particular cards, then you'll be able to find them. All right, until next time, take care.